Let's get this going. We got the good old trusty BBS system. Gotta love it. I keep forgetting as well because this game's really weird. If I want to go backwards, I have to press, while I'm using an Xbox One controller, to press Y on it, which is really weird for me. Gotta be straight near the summit. If you don't have enough power under your hood, you can get killed on the uphill. Can't believe I haven't seen that happen. Well, that's to worry about power. It's the one with the Mazda 6. Should have plenty under the hood of that bad boy. Before the course was set up, or you set up, see, alright, I would take you up on that offer. I was gonna say I could do with the money, but then I'd realised I'd done the new Start Plus thing, which I'm not sure if the money's all it gives you. Also, I'm going, because I've played this game I think a few times now, probably like 3. I'm going to be going through all of the BBS messages and stuff fairly quickly. Unless it's like one from one of the high bosses, maybe I might like stop so you guys have to see. But if you want to read them, you know, just feel free to pause the video or something like that. Especially at the start, though, it's pretty pointless to read them. Most of them are just blabbering on about whatever they want to talk about. But no, the BBS system is very fun. I think it makes this game what it is. Although it can be quite tedious to constantly go in and out and in and out with it. It makes the whole game feel more realistic. Let's see. Probably not really good to tune up. See, it's weird 'cause I think the twitching only happens on that part of the menu. Unless maybe if I go into shop, it might do. I'm not sure. Let's buy some parts. Right, we need to lose some weight. Don't really want any reinforcement, especially since we're not gonna have a lot of power at the moment. We'll throw some level 3 sport tires on there. Ooh, what wheels? Let's go for those. There we go. They look kind of nice. Front and rear, yep. Give me them bad boys. What's the rally kit? Doesn't really like to change much, really. Full aero does sound tempting, but like, again, it doesn't change a lot. Kind of makes it a bit ugly, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we'll put some cannons on it. Why not? Race boy life. Actually, it's like my car's got sideburns now. It's brilliant. Already got a carbon bonnet. Keep that on there. Why not? Actually, does the rally kit do anything? Increases the weight, so no, not really. No point having it. We get some angry eyes on there. No, I don't want Falero. Put a wing on there, why not? Let's go number 3. Don't want it to be too high. This plus thing's actually kind of nice. It's nice having this amount of money at the start of the game. Alright, transmission. Yeah, fuck it, might as well. Since I'm pretty sure it is a while since English. It'll be a while before we start getting level 3 parts anyway. I say that, I think so anyway. So you might as well just upgrade this now, and then hopefully we'll make the money back in time. Let's see, actually, I don't want to like fully max out the engine just yet either, though, because I feel like that's just a bit too unfair for the competition. Then again, at the same time, oh well, money rules. But if anyone's wondering what the ROM does, it's I don't know why it's called a ROM in this game, but it's basically an ECU. Doesn't, yeah, so you can sort of go into your tune-up settings and then max it, and it'll just give you more horsepower, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I can turbo it. Yes, please. Screw it, never mind up. We're going max horsepower right at the gate. Well, max horsepower for what we can have, anyway. Now, let me get this up real... Let me get some up real quick. Two... Right, let's see. Oh, if you wonder what I'm doing, I am just currently looking at my second monitor, because in this game you have, like, if I go out for a sec, you have these 3, which will have parts by different companies, and the way this game is designed is that if those 3 parts, if you get the 3, how do I put this in a way that I don't fuck it up? If you put it in a, like, alright, say for instance, you go into intercooler and you pick up the GME part, you buy that, alright, and then this is an example for to get it. Basically, if you get the critical tune, you'll get the most horsepower. And then say for turbine it could be KW, and then for air cleaner it could be CRA. I'm not sure off the top of my head, just because it's been a while. I'm trying to find it here. Alright, let's see what we got an S engine. Okay. So, alright, we can make an example here. So, intercooler, it says here that is GME. So, you throw that bad boy on there. And the turbine says is TZM. So, this one. Yep, equip. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, there we go. So, once you get 2 of the right parts for the most horsepower, you'll get a moderate sign, and then air cleaner, which is TRM, it should say critical afterwards then, and then that's how you know you've got, basically for level 1 of all these items, you've got the best parts you can have, basically. I don't know why, it's weird how they do it like that, but I don't know, I guess it adds another layer to the game. And then the exact same thing goes with engine parts, it's the exact same. The only difference is there's different types of engines, obviously, for different types of cars. So even though what I'm saying right now could be the best 3 parts you can have, because it varies. So for H engine, it will be three different ones. For V engine, 3 different ones, and R engine, 3 different ones. So let's see. For S engine, it's AKP. For then parts B, it's HRM. Excuse me. And part C is Uni. And I just realised I muted my mic and didn't unmute it again. That is fun. Let's look at the 4-wheel drive. Okay. I didn't realise that. That's actually pretty cool for 4-wheel drive. That could probably be really quick. Tune up. Go settings at first, so you can just sort of do everything you want. I'm gonna lengthen first a bit. Shorten second. Because there's no way I'm going to be going 240 kilometers in this car. You're mad. There we go. I'm going to leave that. I don't really want to mess with that too much. And the LSD ratio, yeah, we'll leave that too. Suspension. Gonna stiffen it a bit. Leave that. Definitely gonna lower the car because the car is sitting really high right now. Alignment. Leave the toe as it is. We want a bit of negative camber. So when you turn, you have more grip on the front wheels. Yeah, we want the handbrake to work. Leave that the same. Leave that the same. Traction control. I'm gonna leave off because we shouldn't need that. Put that on. That's good for that. And now I get to show you the ROM, which is just you just go onto here, and then there's the way you can move it. Actually, maybe it doesn't immediately give. Actually, no. Technically, I think it technically gives you more high-end horsepower. Whereas if you did this, you can see the torque. Well, it gets everything more at the low end. But no, we want high end. Want all the boost. I think that should be it, really. I don't think we have any sponsors this early, do we? Oh, we do. Okay. Now the whole point of sponsors is it doesn't really do anything for you when you're at night racing, but if you're doing the daytime races like autocross and all that, and the category races, basically, I didn't want shift assist. Oh fuck. Okay. Basically, what you have to do is, well, what you get money for doing them. So I know towards the end of the game you can get, I think it's like 1.5 mil per race, or 1.5 million credits per race. There we go. This car's pretty fun, not gonna lie. But yeah, there's a couple of sponsor challenges that I'll never do just because they're incredibly hard. Actually, is it 1.5 mil? It could be like 5 mil, I'm not sure. But yeah, some of them are quite fun because you're essentially, to do the sponsor challenge, you'll have to do like a race or whatever, and they supply the car. And yeah, it's a good chance to get a feel for some of the other cars because there could be four-wheel drives, front-wheel drives, rear-wheel drives. You just never know. Obviously, some of them feel like absolute shit, but yeah. So once you have the contract, it'll say at the bottom that to cancel it. But you never want to cancel it unless you have too many, maybe. I don't know how many you can have. There's a good example there. So the first one we did was in an all-wheel drive, and now we're doing a front-wheel drive. And we're getting an EG6. Oh, okay, that was weird. I pressed the brakes and it shot to the left. EG6 is getting gapped out here. There we go, fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta tap a wall. There we go, that's both done. Not sure if you will be doing any daytime races, because normally the only reason you do them is if you desperately need upgrades for your car because you can't beat someone, or you want to buy a new car. But we started the game with loads of money. You don't Oh, actually, another thing I should clarify as well is that not everyone starts with that much money. Otherwise, the game would be way too easy. Basically, I mostly completed. I didn't 100% it, but I like 99%ed it. Which unlocks a new feature, which is like New Start Plus or something like that. I didn't even go to night time, I'm an idiot. Which means you start with that. I'm not sure if it gives you anything else, but let's go beat some street racers. Jesus, I don't know who decided on heavy metal music for that. So here we go. We've got 4 people. Nice. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, this guy can be really annoying at the start of the game, especially if you don't start on what I did, because this guy's in a fairly quick car. I think if it's the right guy, it should be, because it looks like a 350Z. Yeah, it is. And he does that all the time because he's in such a good car. He just passes you right off the start. So if you're because I think normally your car won't be anywhere near as upgraded as mine. Well, maybe. Power. It's really strange being in this car actually, because not only have I not played this game for a while. Normally when you start out in quite a light car, like the Honda City or one of the 86s or something like that, CRX. But instead you're in this big heavy family car. But it's rather enjoyable. Oh, I misjudged that corner quite badly. At least we won first time. I think the first ever playthrough that I did of this game, I lost to him like twice. But it's kind of worrying because if you go against him the first and he beats you like that, you're like, well, shit. How hard's the rest of the game gonna be? But the rest of the game is genuinely not too bad until you get to the end. Then you start to worry about people. Or if you do the CP events, which are like kind of like drift point ones, they can be really tricky on this game. Just because of the hitboxes and the physics in general. Power. Actually, now I think about it, I'm definitely glad that I didn't go for a really high wing. The one I went for was kind of nice. Also, if you're wondering why I'm taking the corners so badly, I will admit it's my bad. I'm still trying to get used to the physics of this game a little bit. Oh, I already beat him. Easy. Just clawing back some of that money that I spent in this bad boy. Alright, so what we're doing at the moment is a TA battle. Basically just means time attack. You don't have to worry about hitting walls as far as I know. Don't have to worry about that. Looks like this guy's getting gapped. The only thing about these races is there's no way to win by completely leaving the other person in the dust. You have to finish the entire course. But it's always fun to do a time attack sometimes. Put your skills to the test. Ah, one left. Then it's off to Hiroshima. Nope, no shift assist. The other thing that annoys me about this game, it's not even about the game, it's just that there's not that many people that make videos or stream this. And it just sucks because it's such a fun game. Like, this is one of my favourite games of all time. I just wish I'd gotten into it back in the day. I even knew about it back in the day. Gee, this guy's going down already. That was easy. But he lasted 36 seconds. Alright, on to Hiroshima. So let me change this, change the category. I think this game is actually makes it 2. There we go. I can remember people keep leaving, to be fair. I mean, I'd be angry too if I found out someone was saying they were streaming this game, but they actually weren't. There we go. Also decided that I'm going to try and, if I can remember correctly, what cars I used, but I should know because I just used pretty common cars last time. I want to try and see if I can go through this entire story without using any of the cars I used in my previous playthrough, because otherwise it's just repetitive. Yeah, you might have all-wheel drive, but I've got power. I kind of like this course, but I definitely prefer Hakone. Just generally nicer course. That was a terrible corner. No, I already won though. Easy. Alright, let's move on to the next. Who else are we racing against? Another time attack? Okay. The king, mate. I don't think you're the king. If you were the king, I'd be facing you at the end, mate. You want some sort of crack or something. Oh, I broke too late. Okay, so from what I've gathered, right, amidst all the wall tapping, is that when I tap the brakes, it violently moves the way I'm turning, which is rather strange. I wish it did that in in other games, because then I just turn into the corner and it would make it. I didn't even notice this guy's getting smoked. The king is sucking, that's what this guy is. Don't flash any at me. Just sit behind him and flash the entire time. But yeah, take that. Oh, we got a special. Actually, ooh, that's a nice car. An Integra DC2, I think it is. I could have done one of those. Actually, it's an Acura. No, is it? No, it's probably Honda. Just the pixelated graphics of this game make it hard for me to see. I'm gonna bump. Oh, he shook. Made a cutback. This guy just can't handle it. He can't handle these racing techniques out here. Wall tap for more speed. There we go, easy peasy. Oh, we're going to have a van. A man in a van. And it's great because after you've done all these races, you go back to the BBS system, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, who's this new guy?" As if I've just emerged out of nowhere. It's rather funny. I guess now we go back to daytime. Let's see. Something about decals. Yep, they're happy that they got a BBS going. I wouldn't say the AZ1's the best looking car out there, but sure, whatever floats your boat, buddy. There we go, see? He's already amazed. And this is where it's telling you about what I was talking about earlier about the different engine parts and that. Oh god, why am I so tired? Let's see. Might as well go have a look in the used car shop. I don't know why, it's just fun to just pop in here and see if there's any new cars. I don't think there will be. Yeah, the Honda, yeah, there's no new cars. They got that though. Ooh, I wonder if I should have gone with that. Who knows? Back to the past we go. I've got more fans now as well, it's great. Although I've still got the nickname Fat Punk. I'd rather not. I'd rather get that changed as soon as possible. Ooh, got a little teamer. Ooh, a little EG6. God, it's very floaty. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, for some reason in this game, sometimes if you beat the other people of the team and you go up against the team leader and you just instantly just go right off the bat, for some reason sometimes they just stop. They're like, there's no point carrying on. Ooh, 2 people in a team. We'll go up against this guy. I really like the gears on this car. Because, I mean, second could do with being a bit longer. But it's nice because first gear pulls, spins a little then pulls. And then second just keeps it going because it's shorter. Then when it gets to third it slows down a bit, but that's alright because I mean, you can change gears less. Oh, that's a double tap on the wall. Yeah, the last guy's in this little weird little thing. Fuck, I was hoping to just beat him right out of that corner. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the whole run. Like, this guy just like won't leave me alone. He's just hitting every ball now. Oh, it's not 100. What? Not. Oh. Nice. We've got the team left. Then we're done. What is that? Looks like an MR2 a little bit. Yeah, it's an MR2, I think. One of the old ones. I've no idea what car that is though. Very strange. Oh, alright, I need to push me. Alright, he did it. Wait. Oh, I was trying to get a good view, but look on the map, he's just stopped. He's put it in 6th and that's it. He's done. Just gonna hit the wall, might as well. I don't know if there's a pattern to it, like if you have to beat the first people, like the non-leaders in a certain way, or what. No, it's weird. Sorry about that. Alright, let's just go back to daytime. Okay. Unfortunately, it's kind of depressing the amount of money you earn at the start of the game, because it really isn't a lot. And daytime. Spacing out a bit here. Need some energy drinks. Right, back to the BBS it is. Back to the twitchy menu apparently. Let's see. But hopefully you guys can see what I mean by that. This gets really tedious because you almost have to do it every time you come out of racing people. Well, I'm not sure if you have to do it. I'm pretty sure you do. And because it gets to the point where like bosses will call you out on here, so if you don't come on here, you'll never know. Yeah, what? Did I miss one? God damn it. Oh, it was just this guy's like, who's this guy? They just beat me. It's me, that's who. Ooh, you gotta be breathtaking. Alright, so what's happening here then? That's right, I don't think you're critical, yeah. Just go back to what I was saying earlier about the engine parts. was gonna do something, but I also forgot. Probably just go back to might as well just go back to nighttime again. See if we can't beat up on some more racers. This is the first time racing in the rain on this playthrough, actually. See how this car handles it. So the reason I don't really go with race tyres is because I could go with them and have all the grip, but at the same time, if you do, they just suck in the rain, and also some stages will have like gravel on them, and they'll be useless on those. Whereas obviously sport tyres aren't the best, but yeah, it's just not something you want to have to deal with. Obviously, when it comes to like the later stages, when you've got a lot of horsepower cars, like cars with just, because you can get really good horsepower in cars towards the late game, then you're gonna want to invest in like snow tires, wet tires, stuff like that. And this rain's kicking my ass, just making this car understeer like mad. There we go. Oh wait, no, I think I need to stop using my analog stick to move, because for some reason on this controller, or it might just be the game, doesn't like it. Sometimes it moves like twice when I tap it once, or moves really quickly. I'm taking that inside, boy. Here we go. One more. Question is, do I want to go to Hiroshima while it's raining? Fuck it, I might as well. Oh wait, I just backed out all the way to Hiroshima. I meant to do the one last guy. Oh, I'm an idiot. my man's got that all-wheel drive. Oh, okay. This car just, mate, this rain is like slick. Like your car just slides mad. Gonna bump off all these walls. Oh, it's gonna be our first CA battle. Fun. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention about the sponsor stickers. Bit late to say this, but the way you get money is you go to the decals and they'll give you stickers once you've got the sponsorship, and then you put them on your car. But you'll get more money. Certain companies will give more money to be on a specific part of the car. But it's all about trial and error. Oh, no. There's another thing about CA battle, right? It's not, even though you need to get points, you also have to beat the other person to the finish line. Which, you know, can be quite tricky sometimes because you might have to really slow down to get some points. Oh, there we go. Cloud's clenching there. Sick. Now we can just race the finish. That was not so bad because the guy's quite slow and the points aren't that high, but there is a few that really suck. I might as well get a few more points, why not? Nice. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go make myself some lunch because I'm starving. I'm also really tired, so drink something to keep me awake. I'm gonna end the stream and the video recording. I might be streaming later. I might be. It depends. I know either this week or next week I really want to play through the Metro games because Exodus is coming out soon. But Oh, I wanted to wait till Exodus comes out. Well, just before. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing then. So we'll see. I might stream later. We'll see. Alright. Cheers, everyone.